Y'all, Malignant was on another level, guys. Like, seriously, I can't wait to talk about this horror film today. But what's going on, y'all? My name's Leo Rydell, and if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button for your boy. We do videos on the latest movies, TV, with a little sprinkle of anime and gaming, reviews, reactions, news updates, live streams, and more. So guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button and come on back. And today I'm here to review Malignant. But what is Malignant about, y'all? Malignant follows a woman paralyzed by fear from shocking visions, and the torment worsens as she discovers her waking dreams are terrifying realities. The movie is directed by James Wan and stars Annabella Wallis, Maddie Hassan, George Young, and more, guys. The cast, not super well known. I know Annabella Wallis, but not too many others. But y'all, I gotta start out with the scares. Look, James Wan brings his James Wan A game. Yes, I'm talking Insidious, Saw. He brings all the best that he can. The Conjuring, y'all, to these amazing scares, you guys. There are some well-placed, very creepy and visceral jump scares in this movie that really get you. And after the twist, man, it goes full-on gory, bloody, and let me tell you, there's still plenty of fright to go around. James also does so well with the cinematography. There are some amazing shots that are overhead following the characters through the house, and I think it's just so well captured on camera, and it just is so well placed as you see them overhead going from room to room. So good. And those aren't the only great shots in the movie. There are amazing tracking shots throughout the film that really surprise and shock you. But guys, I gotta get to the biggest positive of this movie, and that was the twist, y'all. The twist was crazy. I didn't see it coming. I had no idea that's what was going to happen. They kind of lead you down one path, but then slap a twist in your face. Oh my gosh, you guys, I did not see it coming, and I gotta say, very well executed. I'm kind of glad they kept things secret, but at the same time, are a lot of people gonna see this movie? I don't know, y'all. We'll have to wait and see. But guys, I definitely want you to check it out because there are some amazing elements in this movie that remind me a little bit of old school Italian horror films, and some cool campiness that, yes, gets a little cheesy and may not be for everyone, but honestly, I thoroughly enjoy it. Just remind me of classic horror. I really, really like the campiness and some of the over-the-top gore and over-the-top stuff in this movie. There's also some action in it too, which I didn't expect, but sounds like James Wan took some beats from Aquaman and put that in here. And y'all, I like Aquaman, but if you don't, I understand being a little bit nervous with that line, but still, at the same time, he just added a little bit of really cool choreographed action that I thought was pretty spectacular when it happened. Don't watch this with all the lights off unless you're in the theater. If you're watching it on HBO Max, y'all, I watched it with all the lights off and I was terrified at some of the images I saw. But I thought it was so creative, unique. It was a nice, cool new IP that felt familiar in James Wan's territory. So let's get into what doesn't quite work for the movie. So what didn't quite work, unfortunately for me, was I was talking about it right before getting to this. Unfortunately, there's some James Wan-isms that I thought, okay, we've seen these beats before. We've seen these things before. Some of the jump scares, not all of them, but some of them weren't timed as well and just kind of took me out of it. And then I gotta say, second and third act really started getting jumbled and confusing. I think once it gets to the third act and there's this big reveal, it's like, oh my God. But then the movie kind of takes a bit of a weird turn, and there's a lot going on after that. So maybe some pacing issues in the first couple acts, because I didn't expect that third act execution. It ended up happening. I was like, oh, okay, we kind of flipped the script a little bit here, but I wasn't hating it. I just thought that it was like very jarring and all of a sudden. So a lot going on in that third act as well, and some beats that I think I kind of lost. Like, it was a little bit confusing and a little hard to follow in some areas. I really want to go back and watch it again, because I gotta admit, I was a little distracted while watching, but I do want to go back and watch one more time just to kind of get some of those threads, because it was just kind of all over the place after a certain point. But honestly, I had a good time in Malignant. I wouldn't say it's James Wan's best horror movie, but there were some really good scares, a great twist that I thought, wow, this made the movie. Guys, if I had to give a rating to Malignant, y'all, I was sitting at a 7 to 5. Honestly, after talking about it a little bit, I'm at an 8 out of 10, y'all. I'm feeling an 8 out of 10 for Malignant. I thought it was campy, fun, gory, and some cool action too. Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. This is available now on HBO Max and in theaters, so you got your pick on where you'd like to watch it. Let me know your thoughts, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on Geekly Goods.